So what's up, guys? This is Nikk. I'm narrating this video right now. I had a lot of noise in the background. So we're gonna do an unboxing of this EVGA CLC 280mm closed loop CPU cooler. Okay. As you can see right now, I'm just showing you what the box looks like, pointing out the name to you. Let's just watch. I was pretty excited, man. I've been waiting for a liquid CPU cooler for a while, so I really wanted to try it and see what it's like. And I can guarantee you right now it is worth every penny. I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna do an overclocking video. I didn't do the overclocking video with the Wraith cooler, so I'm sorry about that. But I will get you the overclocking video for the liquid CPU cooler. So now I'm just showing you the menu that comes out the box. I'm gonna take out a few more things. This right now is the cords and the standoff screws and some of the LED cords, and I think maybe the back tension back plate. Now we're gonna lift this up. Try to get it out of this box. There we go. Nice little package they got in there, the way they put it in there. Pretty cool. Alright. Take it out of this foam. There go the two wires you can see there. Seems like a lot of cords, but when you see the build with it installed at the end of the video, you'll see that you won't even see those other cords the way I have it. Plus it's nighttime too, but there you go. Looking pretty sweet, man. Now I got some pretty big hands. The cooler is bigger in person than you think. Videos do not show really the size of that CPU block right there. And the radiator is pretty huge too, very wide. I'm glad I brought the Thermaltake View 31 RGB case, because it was big enough to hold it. But yeah, see those fans? Yeah, get that wire. See, I didn't know before, but there was wires right there. Each fan has its own wire too. But like I said, when you see the build, I'll make another video with the build during the day so you guys can see the wiring. But there go the back of the radiator. Yep, showing you guys, just checking it out. EVGA, and that lights up. Default is white, but it is RGB. But I must say that the EVGA flow control software to control the RGB lighting on there, can't download it right now. I don't know what's up with that. But here we got the AM4 bracket that was sent. I couldn't install the CPU because I didn't get the AM4 bracket. So it was a few days later, and now I have the AM4 bracket out with the bracket ring and the standoff screws with the tension screws also. And I waited I waited a few days. Actually, they said it was coming from California, but the thing came in 3 days. And when I had ordered my cooler master from AM4 bracket for my Hyper Evo, my Hyper 212 Evo, it took them almost pretty much like five or 6 days for them to send me it. So I was very impressed with EVGA's shipping, how fast that got to me. It was literally like 3 days. So there go, yep, there goes the tension screws and the standoff screws. Just showing you what comes in it. It didn't come with any instructions, but my Cooler Master AM4 bracket did. So I used that just as a reference. Now I was thinking about putting the cooler on the front, but I decided to put it to the top. And then I also bought the Seagate Fire Cooler 2TB SSHD, and that thing is amazing. I almost can't tell the difference from the SSD versus the SSHD, almost. So now I'm just showing you the CPU, the Ryzen 1700. Just letting you know I'm about to mount it. And yeah, just really at this point, I'm just very excited to get this going. So here we go. We're about to show you that when you take the plastic off here, just be careful, because you got that thermal paste that can definitely smudge off if you put that against anything. So just be careful if you buy this. Just make sure when you take the plastic off, you're very aware where you put in the CPU block. So how you take this bracket, the bracket ring off, you gotta turn it counterclockwise. Okay, we're gonna turn it counterclockwise, and then it'll unsnap and it'll come right off. Now we're gonna put the AM4 bracket ring on, as you can see, and that's the difference in the holes right there versus the other one I had on. The other one was actually an Intel that is default on the CPU block. So now we're going to install the AM4 one, and we're going to turn that clockwise, and it's going to snap right in, and it's not going to move. See, boom. Okay, and the screws are going to go in those holes afterwards when we mount it. So here goes the tension back plate here, and that's the side that's gonna be facing outside of the case. So in between there is gonna be the motherboard and the CPU, and then we're gonna just make sure that these screws, we got all the standoffs. I'm moving the standoffs right now, and then those are the tension screws again. So it's four of each. Okay, and I'm just gonna test it out, make sure that I'm putting it in right. I don't want to put it backwards because it can happen. Okay, so this is how it's gonna go. Not now, but when it's in, it's gonna go there. So now I'm just showing you the back of the case, and we're gonna put that on. Now, I had someone holding the camera for me, and I'm gonna turn the case around, but I think I edited that part of the video. So we're gonna hold that tension back plate on. See, it almost fell right off. So make sure you hold it on with one hand. Okay. Okay. Nope, I didn't edit that. Good. All right. So now I'm gonna hold it with my left hand, the back plate. And then I'm going to screw in the standoffs. Okay, it's going to be four of them, and we're going to get that done. Just bear with me. I tried to make the video short, but I wanted you to actually see what I was doing. And I do apologize ahead of time that I actually didn't record myself actually mounting the EVGA liquid cooler, because I had a lot of stuff going on in the background. and it was my son's bedtime at this point in time. So that's why I'm narrating this right now, because it was just a lot of noise. So I just cut out all that audio. But I'm sorry about that. But hopefully, I'm gonna rewire my system. But at the end, you're gonna see that my system is actually rewired better than the other video that I had where my wiring was just, shit was tacky as fuck. And I still feel now, even though I did a better job now, that you're gonna see at the end of the video, I'm going to make it even better than that. I'm gonna buy some sleeve cables also. But yeah, see, the standoffs are in. Now I'm showing you the back of the case to show you that it's there. I also have the SSHD drive mounted on the side, which is a problem. I'm gonna have to take that out, because actually I can't even put my glass panel back on now because that's there. It's very big. It's a 3.5 inch hard drive, so I'm gonna have to take that out. I'm gonna have to, right here, I'm gonna have to remount that back inside the case. But this is the new wiring that I did, and as you can see, it's way better than the last time. But the bottom I still don't like it, so I'm gonna fix the bottom for sure. I'm just showing you what it looks like after I rewired it the first time. Well, the second time, should I say. Well, no. Yeah. It'll be the first time I rewired it. And I'm going to do a second rewiring. Okay, so now here's the video with me showing you that it's in the case. I mounted it on the top of a Thermotake View 31 RGB case, okay? And the CPU block is on there. Okay, I'm just showing you right now, trying to get a close-up of where I put the screws, because there's actually a few places, and they gave you a lot of options to put the screws. So right now, the screws is in these slots here. The way you want to do is just make sure, if you have this case, put it towards the end of that line with the slot there, the slot with the line, okay, just at the end, right on the edge, so that way it's mounted evenly, okay? And I put them there, and there. Okay, it's a lot of screws there, but it's going to make it sturdy and keep it from vibrating. I do have a filter on the top of that, and the screws kind of pop out because I don't have the flat screws for that, but it is what it is. I'll get those down the road, but this is what it looks like now with everything installed, guys. So hope you enjoyed the video. Here goes a night build, all right? A little night caption with the famous night caption song. This game I'm playing is Dying Light. So please, guys, like, comment, subscribe. It's very important. And hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next one. Peace.